Welcome to Business Connection. I'm Liz Spencer. We welcome back old friends. It's DuPage Credit Union. I have Nora Hickey, who's the assistant manager, with me, as well as Pamela Niestrom, who's the community development manager. Welcome back, ladies.
Thank you.
Good morning.
So we are here talking about DuPage Credit Union, and more importantly about home loans and everything that you do that way. So let's talk a little bit about home loans and mortgages and equity loans. What's the environment like?
Well, if you look outside today, you're going to think the environment's stalled, but it hasn't. We are seeing lower inventory, so if you're looking to purchase, now is still a good time to go look, but you do have to be ready because it is very competitive. Or if you own a home already and you're thinking about tapping into your equity, maybe you've got kids going off to college soon, interest rates are still low, and there's lots of different programs, whether it be a home equity or a refinance, where you can pull some of your equity because we are still seeing an increase in house prices.
Great. That sounds very positive. Mm-hmm. So when we think about doing that, how does DuPage Credit Union differ from our other lending options out there?
Sure. So as a credit union, a big thing is that we're member-owned, so we're not for profit. So everything we do is really for our members because we really care about you and we want to make sure that you're financially fit. So that's very important. And really, all of our products and services are meant to help our members and make, better decisions for them.
So Nora, tell me why pre-approval for a mortgage is so important.
Sure, it's very important, one, because you want to know how much house can you afford, what's your monthly payment going to look like, because you're going to be making that mortgage payment in theory for the next couple of years. And the other thing is most realtors are going to want to see that you've been pre-approved with a lender. And that's even more important in today's market because houses move so fast. Once you see a house you want to make your offer on, you want to have your pre-approval ready, be able to write that contract, and know that you have a solid offer.
Wow. You said a magic word there because you're a super important part, but then there's the realtor part. And that, Pamela, that's where I think DuPage Credit Union is so smart. You've got a great gift for your members. Tell me a little bit about it.
We do have a wonderful benefit. It's our preferred realtor network. And how that all works is when a member chooses one of our preferred realtors, whether it's to buy or sell their home, that agent will provide a portion of their commission back at closing. Yeah. So that's up to $500. And I think it's important to add that if one of our members is selling their home and buying a new home, that can actually be up to $1,000 back at closing. So
that's awesome.
It's a really great free benefit.
It covers a lot. But I think also with that, not only are you getting a little bit back, but you're helping choose that realtor already. So because we get hit with so many realtor options, from in our mail, and everybody knows a realtor. It's hard to choose.
Well, I've taken the homework and the hassle, especially for those first-time home buyers, off the table for them. They've been interviewed, pre-screened, and I think just as important is they've had closings with us. They've had transactions. Right. So they're familiar with our inner processes. They know how to get in touch with Nora or a mortgage specialist. And again, this is something that is a benefit. It's free to them, to our members, and it pairs a great, talented, hardworking agent with one of our members who's able to get money back at closing.
And it puts it's a win-win. It's all under one roof too.
Exactly.
So that's another time saver because it's stressful buying a home, whether it be a new first-time home buyer or downsizing. It's emotion. It's our largest purchase. It's emotional. We put all our love in that. Into that home, so anything that you all can do to help with reduce distress and make it friendly, which you always do, is great. Absolutely. So you mentioned a little bit about loans. And with the mortgage, you're taking out a loan. So many types. How do you help us choose?
Sure. So a lot of times people assume they need a 20% down payment to buy a house, or they think they need to get what's called an FHA mortgage. And those are great options that we can offer you. However, that's not necessarily the case. So that's what we're here to guide you with, because we have low down payment options where you can do as little as 3% down. We offer special hero loans to teachers, firefighters, policemen in our community with even lower down payments. And what's important is if you do put less than 20% down, oftentimes people are concerned about private mortgage insurance or PMI. Right. And I always like to tell people that it's not a bad thing, it's just additional insurance, and it allows you to get into that home of your dreams now when you don't have that 20% down. And to be honest, with interest rates still being low, a lot of people want to save some of their cash on hand, and then they can still get into their house and still have a good monthly payment.
And that's a smart tip, and that's where I think sitting down with somebody that you can see face to face, which I think there's lots of other options, but I like to be able to see the person that is loaning me my money, and just be able to walk through all my loaning options.
Yeah, absolutely. And the other thing that I forgot to mention is, as a credit union, we actually get better rates for things like PMI. Other lenders usually have higher rates, so that's something to keep in mind too.
And we encourage our members to do their shopping with lenders, because oftentimes we're able to save them some money, and they're so appreciative.
Right. Well, it's important to do your homework.
Yeah.
But I also think that going along with the Preferred Realtor Network, you all are offering a seminar too. So talk to me a little bit about that. I think that's another wonderful gift to the community.
Yeah, so on March 7th, we're going to have a free seminar at our Operations Center in Naperville. All of the information is on our website. And what's nice is it's completely free, whether you've owned a home before or you're a first-time home buyer. We go through the entire process, and we invite some of our preferred realtors to come and talk to you, and other vendors, because there's a lot of people involved with buying or selling a house. I don't think people realize that.
Takes a village.
It does.
So it's a nice opportunity to kind of run through the process to see what you can expect.
Well, I think it's interesting that it's not just for new or first-time homeowners. It is if you haven't bought a house, and we're not, we're buying them more frequently than not, but I haven't bought a home in 10 years. So if I were going to think about that, I should probably come over and listen to see what has changed.
Absolutely.
A lot has.
Yes.
A lot has changed.
Not only in the market, but with my own situation. So I think you guys always come on. I always learn so much from the DuPage Credit Union. You two are the nicest people in the world, and you just represent some of the greatest folks. So thanks for stopping by.
My pleasure.
And welcoming everybody to come and learn a little bit more about mortgages and your realtors, and getting us all into our next home. So that's super. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
We're going to be right back with more Business Connections. Stay tuned.